Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I list them on eBay and Poshmark, and I sell them for hopefully a profit. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, and these are the items that I sold in about the last 24 hours. I have 6 items, and they are all sold on Poshmark. My gross sales amount was $168, and I sold nothing on eBay. I don't know what's happening with eBay. The day before it wasn't great. Yesterday, nothing. I will say, I threw my back out about 3 weeks ago, and I stopped listing new items, and I haven't gotten back to listing new items because I haven't been brave enough to take pictures because it's a lot of bending and I don't know. Anyway, I just don't want to re-injure my back. So I am going to plan on taking pictures today and start uploading new items, listing new items to eBay. So it could be that because I haven't listed any new items, that could be what is resulting in my sales. I have been delisting and relisting. I use Vendu. I don't know that I'm promoting it, just that's what I'm using. Like 20 items a day. So I don't know. That I've been, other than when I first injured my back, I didn't do it then at all because I did nothing. But yeah, anyway, regardless, the first thing that I sold was actually a blanket. I'm not gonna unfold it, but it is really pretty. It has this kind of flower on it. Anyway, I bought this for myself. I wanted something new in my bedroom, and I thought it was beautiful. I found it at a thrift store for, I think, about $5. And I liked the way it looked. It was nice and bright and springy in my bedroom. I hate the way it feels. So I had taken it off, and I found it a quilt. And anyway, I was watching a video, and somebody mentioned a popcorn Chanel blanket and showed it, and I was like, that's what my blanket is. And so I grabbed it out of the well, first I looked up comps, and then I was like, I'm gonna grab that out of the donation pile. So it actually sold for $48. The average sale price of a popcorn Chanel bedspread is $51.98 and a 49% sell-through rate. That is really good. In my opinion, that's about even of what is sold and what is still listed. Somebody else might call that 100% sell-through rate. That's not how I calculate sell-through rate. I don't really want to go into that today, but I've mentioned it on other videos many times. There is a brand called Morgan Jones of popcorn Chanel. They seem to sell higher, like 60, 80. There actually was one that sold for $535 on an auction. That seems to be an anomaly. I don't know if it was actually paid for. I don't know what happened with that. But that was, yeah, $535. Crazy. Anyway, this one had some flaws. Not anything major, but just little tiny light stains and some where this stuff had kind of come out. So anyway, mine sold for $48. I have zero cost of goods because I bought it for myself. My profit is $38.40. Even if I take into account the $5 that I did actually pay for it, that's me over $30 for a blanket. So I did have it listed, I think, at $40 or at $80 maybe. I sent out 30% off offers yesterday because I was trying to get some sales. So anyway, I'm going to put that in a number 7 box because it goes on Poshmark. You can use any priority mail packages. I have another big thing. This thing is cool. This is an ostrich. So I say I'm a clothing reseller, but sometimes I sell other random things. I had a unique sourcing opportunity, and I found a bunch of vintage puppet. This is a puppet. So your hand, I'm not gonna do it but your hand goes in here. Okay, I am gonna do it. Oh, it feels weird. Okay, I have sensory issues. Okay, anyway, yeah, so here's my little puppet. Maybe I should screenshot that. So he is Folk Tales by Folk Manus, and he's vintage. I definitely had him listed for $80. Somebody offered me $40. He's huge. I don't want him in my inventory for very long, but he has an average sale price of $30 to $36 and a 28% sell-through rate. I am also going to shove him in a number 7 box and send him off to his new owner. Now I have some clothes. So this is a little, I thought it was a crop top, like a tube top at first. It's not, it's a skirt. Anyway, it's Free People. When I Google image searched this, it is called Lots O Knots. And so when I looked that up, it had one sold on eBay for $15, and it had a 20% sell-through rate. So that means there are, let's see if I can do this math correct, there are 4 listed and 1 sold. Mine sold on Poshmark for $14, and I bought it at the bins. I have my cost of goods as $1 because it's so tiny and light. If you're unfamiliar, the bins is the Goodwill outlet where you search through literal bins of stuff and you pay by the pound. Mine is $1.79 a pound. I usually average my cost at $2 an item, but things that are obviously less than that, I just said it was less. This sold for $14 on Poshmark. I think I already said that. I lost track. My profit's $10.05, so that's about 10 times my money. It did take 9 months to sell. Obviously not a hugely popular skirt, and for some reason I can only find like teeny tiny sizes in Free People ever, so. All right, oh, I didn't get a bag ready. Okay, this is a shirt dress. So a shirt dress is a shirt, right? So it buttons all the way down. Look how beautiful this, it's like embroidered on the back. This thing is gorgeous. It's chambray, and I think it actually is chambray, but I mean, this is like, it's really pretty. When I saw it, I was like, oh, be Johnny was. It's not. It's a brand called Driftwood, which has not a very good sell-through rate. So I searched Driftwood embroidered shirt dress, and the average sell price was $17.50 with an 18% sell-through rate. But oh my goodness, this thing is gorgeous. I listed it at $40. The actually somebody offered me $31, and I've had this for a bit, 5 months, I think, and oh my word, I only paid 55 cents for it at my favorite thrift store. That was my average cost of goods, and that makes my profit pretty darn good. $24.25. I'll get it. Love having low cost of goods, and thankfully I do have a couple regular sources that I can have a pretty good cost, pretty low cost of goods. So that's all right. These are cargo pants. Yeah, very Y2K style, and I know that because I lived it. I was there. It's definitely like they're frayed here, there's a flaw back here. I'm actually not remembering if I listed that flaw. I'm hoping I did. I'm usually pretty good about that, but sometimes I make mistakes. We all do. Well, I think most people do. I could be wrong about that. That could also be a mistake. Okay, anyway. There was not good. No, here it was. Here we go. Sorry. Aero Pastel. I don't know if I told you the brand. It's Aero Pastel. Cargo khaki pants have an average sale price of $15.70 and a 22% sell-through rate. That's not super great, but I think when I searched, I looked up like Y2K or added Y2K or vintage or something like that. Anyway, these sold for $18. I think it was an offer that someone sent to me too as well. So that makes my profit. Oh, I bought it again at my favorite thrift store. I paid 88 cents that time, my average cost of goods. And then that makes my profit, what, $13.52. I do wrap all my items in tissue paper and add a little thank you sticker. My tissue paper is 20 by 30, and I just buy everything, the cheapest option I can find on Amazon. I keep trying to find time in my day to sit down and do like the affiliate thing and do links, and I just haven't done that. I need to, because it seems like on every video somebody asks me something about my printer or ask about my tissue paper a lot. So anyway, I'm happy to answer the questions. I just think it would be easier if I had links in my videos, so that way people wouldn't have to ask, but that's all right. One of my favorite things is chatting in the comments, so please leave any questions that you might have, or comments, or just say hi. All right, and this is very cool. And actually, when I searched it, I should have added, I didn't add linen. So this is a linen snap-up shirt. The brand is Chico's. Yep. Can you give me 3 minutes?
Help.
You need help with what?
With my Lego set.
You need help with your Lego set?
I almost done with the passport.
Okay, give me 3 minutes and I'll be in. Just Chico's tops in general have an average sale price of $13.77 and an 18% sell-through rate. Sold for $17. On Poshmark, I paid $3 for it, probably because it's linen, in a larger city where I thrift not very often, but occasionally. And I always hope that I'm going to find amazing things in the larger city. Honestly, I don't usually. Anyway, this sold for $17. My profit is $10.60. Yeah, honestly, I think if I had realized this was linen, one, I think the sell-through rate would be better. I don't know that for sure because I didn't look. I should have. Sorry that I didn't, but I didn't. I also might have counter offered because I think that 17 was, I don't know. Oh well, it sold. That's all that matters. My profit for the day is $128.82. So definitely after yesterday was, yesterday's shipping was very low. It was only like $30. So I'll definitely take the higher day. I would love it if some stuff would sell on eBay. So we'll see. I did start a sale just for like 2 days, just to hopefully jumpstart something, but that didn't seem to happen. So anyway, that's all for me. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you soon.